Hello students, welcome to my online class, and today I will explain quotient space. So let V is a vector space over the field F and W is a subspace of V. Then we will show that V by W is a vector space over the field F, where for V1 plus W, comma V2 plus W in the set V by W, and for alpha in the field F we have in bracket V1 plus W bracket close plus V2 plus W bracket close equals to in bracket V1 plus V2 bracket close plus W, and alpha into in bracket V1 plus W equals to alpha into V1 plus W. So we have given V is a vector space, F is a field, W is a subspace of V, and we are required to show that V by W is a vector space over the field F under these two binary operations, vector addition and scalar multiplication. Here the set V by W is called the quotient space of V by W. So solution. So we choose three arbitrary elements in the set V by W. First element is V1 plus W, second V2 plus W, and third element is V3 plus W. These are arbitrary elements, and let alpha and beta be arbitrary elements in the field F. Now we are required to satisfy total 9 conditions. First condition is closure property with respect to addition. So we are given two arbitrary elements V1 plus W plus V2 plus W. So by the way of defining vector addition, we get that V1 plus W plus V2 plus W equals to V1 plus V2 plus W. Here V1 and V2 both are in the vector space V. That is why their addition is also in the set V. So that is why this element belongs to V by W. Next property is associative property with respect to addition. So in bracket V1 plus W plus V2 plus W bracket close plus V3 plus W. So by the way of defining, we get this element in the curly bracket equals to V1 plus V2 plus W, and outside this curly bracket we have plus V3 plus W. Now again this is one element and this is another element, so we add them. So we get in bracket V1 plus V2 bracket close plus V3 plus W. Now V1, V2 and V3 all are the elements from the vector space V, so they satisfy associative property with respect to addition. That is why we get in bracket V1 plus V2 bracket close plus V3 equals to V1 plus V1 plus in bracket V2 plus V3, and W is as it is. Now this equals to in bracket V1 plus W plus in a bracket V2 plus V3 plus W, and this is nothing but V1 plus W plus in bracket V2 plus W plus V3 plus W. Next, third property is existence of additive identity. So in the set V by W there exists an element 0 plus W such that V1 plus W plus 0 plus W equals to V1 plus 0 plus W, and V1 plus 0 is nothing but V1. Similarly, we can show that 0 plus w plus v1 plus w is nothing but v1 plus w. Next, fourth property is existence of additive inverse. So for every v1 plus w in the set v by w, there exists an element minus v1 plus w in the set v by w such that v1 plus w plus minus v1 plus w equals to v1 minus v1 plus w, and we know that v1 minus v1 is 0. So this element equals to 0 plus w. Similarly, we can show that minus v1 plus w plus v1 plus w equals to 0 plus w. Next property is commutative property with respect to addition. So we have v1 plus w plus v2 plus w equals to in bracket v1 plus v2 plus w. Now v1 and v2 both are the elements from the vector space V. So we have v1 plus v2 equals to v2 plus v1. So this element is equals to in bracket v2 plus v1 bracket close plus w, and this is nothing but v2 plus w plus v1 plus w. So we have shown that v1 plus w plus v2 plus w equals to v2 plus w plus v1 plus w. Next, sixth property is alpha into in bracket v1 plus w plus v2 plus w. So by the scalar multiplication, we have this alpha as it is. We add v1 plus v2 plus w. Next, alpha into in bracket v1 plus v2 plus w. Now alpha is a scalar, v1 and v2 are the vectors from the vector space V. So we have alpha into v1 plus v2 equals to alpha v1 plus alpha v2 and w as it is. Now we separate, so we get in bracket alpha v1 plus w plus alpha v2 plus w. Again we apply the definition of scalar multiplication. So we can take alpha outside. So we get alpha into in bracket v1 plus w plus alpha into v2 plus w. Next, seventh property is here alpha and beta are scalars. So we get in bracket alpha plus beta into v1 plus w. Here alpha beta are scalars, v1 plus w is a vector. Now using scalar multiplication, we get in bracket alpha plus beta into v1 plus w. Now this alpha beta are scalars, v1 is a vector in the vector space V. So we get alpha into v1 plus beta into v1 plus w. Again we separate it. So we get alpha v1 plus w, beta v1 plus w, and again by using scalar multiplication, this alpha v1 plus w equals to alpha into v1 plus w, and this beta v1 plus w equals to beta into in bracket v1 plus w. Eighth property, alpha into beta into v1 plus w. So we keep alpha as it is, and by the scalar multiplication we have beta into v1 plus w equals to in bracket beta into v1 plus w. Again we use scalar multiplication, so we get that alpha into in bracket beta into v1 plus w. Here alpha beta are scalars, v1 is a vector. So by using the property, we get that in bracket alpha into beta into v1 plus w equals to in bracket alpha into beta into v1 plus w. And the last property is 1 into v1 plus w equals to 1 into v1 plus w, and we know that 1 into v1 is v1, so this equals to v1 plus w. So thus we have shown that the set v by w forms a vector space over the field F. Thank you.